Almost every person I met in Harvard, the first question they ask me when we talk about China is, can China sustain its economic growth? And of course it's possible that there could be a massive slowdown in China. They could go to grow at 3-4% or whatever. So that's possible because they are now shifting from one model of economic growth to another model of economic growth. They used to rely a lot on export-led growth. They can no longer do that because they're no longer the big markets in the West that they can rely on. They're trying to switch to an internal consumption-led growth. And it takes time to do that. And if you are running a fast train around a corner, it's best to slow down and do that. And secondly, if you look at the amount of investments that China has put in, the infrastructure, the world-class infrastructure that China has built in their ports, airports, roads, rail, and so on and so forth, that kind of world-class infrastructure reaps dividends. Plus, the Chinese Communist Party is in many ways one of the most meritocratic organizations in the world, and the quality of mind of key Chinese policymakers has never been as good as it is today. Now, if you have a government staffed by remarkably good minds taking advantage of a world-class infrastructure, I would say the possibility of maintaining good growth is there. And within Asia, by the way, China is big, but even the Chinese are 1.3 billion people, but in all of Asia there are 3.4 billion people. That market is becoming more integrated too. So that you'll also benefit from the integration of that region. So there are many other sources of growth apart from the export-led growth that they had in the past. That, if you have a country with a population of 1.3 billion people, China, and a country of 300 million people, United States, if the average Chinese can perform at 25% the level of the average American, China will have a bigger economy. And if you have any doubts about the capacity of the Chinese mind to do well, look at the exam results of Chinese students in any leading American university. Right? You look at the list of PhDs that come to collect, you see the success of the Chinese intellectuals. So, in a big way. And I'm very confident that the average Chinese can perform more than 25% the level of the average American. And that's why I think China will have a bigger economy.